Let's talk about Playing Robots into Heaven by James Blake. This is the most recent full-length project from British singer-songwriter James Blake. I've been a fan for many years. You can see a couple of the records up behind me here. The very cool thing about this album is we see James taking a detour from the more ballady song structures that we've been getting used to, and instead tapping back into his electronic and dubstep roots. I think that one of the reasons many people fell in love with his music originally is his ability to take those electronic sounds and build upon them in such a unique and creative way. Not only that, but the way that James uses his voice as one of the main instrumental manipulations is very, very cool. Now, this is a project that is just growing on me with every listen. I've gone from both ends of the spectrum, confused by listening to it, to now where I am just addicted. I cannot stop listening. And songs that I thought were so unorthodox and strange are starting to really make sense to me in my head. Now let's talk about some of the songs on this album. Loading was one of the singles that came out for the record, had me very excited. This is a perfect example of James's ability to write these very catchy vocal melodies, all while mixing it with very unorthodox song structure and just cool sonic landscape. The next song I want to talk about is called Fall Back, a song I am just completely addicted to. The small little refrains of "Don't be sad, you won't come back from that," and then it hits with the fall back, fall back, fall back. It's just so addicting, and the way that the song builds is just incredible as it comes to this kind of crescendo of sounds. Definitely one of my favorite songs on the record. So after Fall Back, we get to He's Been Wonderful, and I believe that this is the most unorthodox and weird song that James has ever made. It features a pretty cool Pastor T.L. Barrett sample. I recognize this pretty instantly from Father Stretch My Hands, the Metro Boomin and Kanye song. And everything is just off-kilter and disjointed in this song. It's still growing on me a bit, and I think it's just worth shouting out because of how odd it is. Now, if we wanted to hang out here all afternoon, I could give you guys my thoughts on each song from this album individually, but I'm not going to do that. Just want to shout out a few more highlights. Now, the next extreme highlight for me is called I Want You to Know. This is such a cool electronic and chill sort of vibe. Again, we have James Blake giving a very simple phrase and then manipulating it vocally to become so intriguing and interesting to listen to. He says, "I just want you to know that you're very special," in kind of this slowed down way, and then the beat drops and it comes in, the vocals come in double time. It's so cool. I can't explain it to you guys. You just have to check it out for yourself. The next highlight for me is going to be on the song Fire the Editor. This is a more ballady opening, and then the song finishes out with very trap-inspired and heavy 808s and drums. Really cool sound and definitely stands out from the rest of the record. But yeah, guys, there's a lot more that I could say. I just wanted to give some of my highlights and say that this album is growing on me a ton. I don't know how the community is reacting to it. I haven't seen too much discourse, honestly, and I'd be curious to see if folks are as addicted to some of these tracks as I am. Anyhow, that's James Blake's Playing Robots in Heaven. I definitely assume this to be on my top 25 list of the year as we come into the last couple months. And yeah, let me know what you guys think, and I hope you enjoyed the video.